Alright guys, one more video in the multiplying polynomials category. This is going to be the sort of word problem type deal that we're going to do this time. So it's not really a word problem, more geometry. They want us to determine an expression that would represent the area. We're used to doing perimeter, right? We just add around the outside. But remember that for area, you need base times height. The area is the base times the height. So now we need to be able to multiply. The base of this thing is 6x minus 5. The height is 3x plus 7. So to use that formula, in place of b, I'm going to put 6x minus 5. And in place of h, I'm putting 3x plus 7. And now I can use my FOIL or your distribution, whatever you prefer, to multiply this out. 6x times 3x is 18x squared. 6x times 7 is 42x. And then I multiply my negative 5 by everything. And I say negative 5 times 3x. Make sure you remember this is negative. So that's negative 15x. And negative 5 times 7 is negative 35. Then go through and combine your like terms. I don't have any other squared terms, but I do have two middle terms that are both x's. So when I say 42 minus 15, I will get positive 27x, and then I've still got that minus 35. So my final answer is 18x squared. The area is 18x squared plus 27x minus 35. All right, so let's do another one along the same lines. This one, though, is a bit more complicated. This time we still want to determine an expression that would represent the area, but this time it's just of the shaded region. So it's just this outer rectangle, not the inside. So what we have to do is this time I have to figure out an expression for the base and an expression for the height, because they didn't tell me that. So we know we're going to need base times height. So let's figure out the base first. The base of this rectangle, well, we know that this is 12, and we know that this is x, and this is x. So if I'm going to find the length of this whole line, it's going to be x. Oh, why aren't I writing? It's going to be x plus 12 plus x, because this x is the same as this section right here, and then this 12 is the same as this section here, and then I've got another x that's the same as this section here. So x plus 12 plus x, which of course if I combine like terms is 2x plus 12. All right, so the base is going to be 2x plus 12. But now I've got to figure out the height. We're going to use a very similar process to find the height. The height of this thing is going to be this much, right? Because this line right here is going to be equal in measure to this line here. Well, if this is x, then this is also x. If this is 7, then this is also 7. And if this is x, then this is also x. So that means that the height is going to be x plus 7 plus x, which, when I combine my like terms, is 2x plus 7. So the height of this thing is 2x plus 7. Now, when I multiply this, that is going to find the area of this entire rectangle, including the stuff in the middle. If I only want the shaded region, then it is going to be the total area minus the inner area. All right, so let's think for a second about what that inner area would be. That inner area is going to be base times height of that rectangle. Well, base times height of that is 12 times 7. There's no x's involved there, it's just 12 times 7. All right, so now I'm ready to multiply and sort of combine this and make it look simpler. So I'm going to start by dealing with this binomial times this binomial. You still got to follow your order of operations. So I multiply, and then I subtract. Okay, so I'm going to multiply 2x times 2x, and I get 4x squared. 2x times 7 is 14x. 12 times 2x is going to be 24x. And 12 times 7 is, I don't know, 82, right? Yes, 82. Oh, I hope that's right. All right. And then when I subtract here, so my multiplication of the polynomials are done. Now 12 times 7 is 82, so I've got minus 82. And now I'm ready to combine like terms. When I combine the like terms, there's only the 1x squared term, so that's still going to be there. I've got 14x plus 24x. When I add those together, I get 38x. Those are like terms. And then I've got positive 82 and negative 82. Two constants that when added together give me 0. You can add 0 there, but that doesn't really anything, so I wouldn't put it. Typically, when you look for the answer, like if it's multiple choice or something, this is your best answer. It's your simplest answer. I would put the units because when you're dealing with area, sometimes we might tell you it says units times units, so that would be units squared. All right, and that is what you're going to put in the answer blank. All right, you guys go ahead and try a couple, and then we'll get to the very last video. Bye-bye.